What's up, everybody? Clap it up for yourselves coming out here, being out here. Man, life is going good for me right now. Man, me and my girl, we celebrating our 7-year anniversary. Clap it up for that. Yeah. Yeah. 7 years ago, she broke up with me, so I'm glad you guys support her life decisions. Some fucked up shit. Man, I want her back, too. Like, I don't want her back because, like, I like the relationship. I just want her back so I could have broke up with her first. Like, anybody else had that problem? Like, where you got dumped and you really wanted to dump the person? Like, I really wanted to dump her first, but don't you hate when you want to dump somebody, but you can't because you owe them too much money? That was me, man. Like, we was having problems in our relationship, but, like, I wanted to leave and I couldn't because the money was too tight. But every time the first came around, I was like, that's it, man. I got my check, finna go cash this shit, finna end this fucking relationship. But I was so stingy with my money, right, that every time I was about to cash the check, like, I would think of nice things she did for me to stay in the relationship. And it was small things, too. It wasn't even big. I was like, you know what? She did make me cereal on Sunday. You know what? You got to keep that. You got to keep somebody like that to keep a relationship strong. Like, you can't just leave somebody like that. I think that was in the Bible. Lord willing that. He's willing that. He's willing it. Man, clap it up. I have no kids, man. Oh, man, in my 30s, no kids, no nothing. Fucked up, though, man, like, because kids are racist. Kids are hella racist, man. I got a nephew that's like 3 years old, and I went to a little kid party with him, right? And the fucked up part about it is I was at the party, and I was the only black person at the party. Like, me and my nephew was the only black people at the party, and they wanted me to feel comfortable. So there was this one little kid, right, and it was hot. It was like over 100. Everybody's eating chocolate. The chocolate's melting everywhere. I'm just sitting there looking at the kids like, damn, they dirty. And then it was this one kid, right, he just looked at me the whole party. And I was just like, why does he keep looking at me? Like, why? And the chocolate was melting, and while it was melting, he was licking it and then covering the chocolate with his face. And I was like, what the fuck? Is this kid retarded? And then all of a sudden, his mom saw him, like, Jimmy, stop. You stop that. You stop that. And then she looked at me. She was like, I'm sorry, sir. He didn't want you to feel left out. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? Really? Is this where we coming to? Is this Trump America? Like, the fuck? Man. Don't get me wrong. I'm in my 30s, about 1.5 kids. But I feel like I'm too young-faced to have kids right now. Like, I'm waiting until I turn 40 because you can't raise a kid. You can't punish a kid when you look like a kid. Like, you can't do that. Like, I was trying to catch my nephew at Applebee's right now. Like, he was sitting there running all over the place, and I fucking sat there, and I caught him, and I was like, yo, you don't do that no more. And then next thing you know, an older white man came over. Both of us picked us both up. You both stopped running in here. I was like, I'm a fucking adult, bro. I don't need this shit, okay? I pay taxes, bro. You don't just pick me up. Like, shit. Put me down, okay? Shit. Only one of us need a kid seat here. Shit. This is bullshit. Man, I'm trying to date, man, but dating is hard, especially when you date somebody in L.A. You know dating is hard in L.A. when you try and put somebody's name in your phone and your phone think you're trying to spell another person's name, right? Right, man. Like, I met a girl at the bar. She was really nice, bought her 2 drinks. She was excited. I was like, what's your name? She was like, Courtney. I was like, cool, give me your number. I was getting her number. I tried to write Courtney in my phone, but my phone thought it was trying to say chlamydia. I was like, you might be foul, Courtney. Like, I don't know about our relationship. This might not work out. I don't know. So, man, anybody grow up, like, in a ghetto, went to ghetto schools? Anybody? No, just me? Like, I know I went to a ghetto school, like, when they sent us home different math problems. Like, because I lived in a kind of white neighborhood and stuff, and all the white kids was getting different word problems and stuff. It was like, oh, if a train goes to Miami and then another one leaves to Chicago, where would they beat in Detroit? I wasn't getting that. I was getting what I call my uncle's a pimp word problems. Yo, if 2 hookers, Sugarfoot and Peaches, was on one corner and Peaches was on 7th Street, but they got to meet on 8th Street, okay, and they better have my motherfucking money on time, How many tricks do they have to pull to get my motherfucking money? And I was so confused. I was like, I don't know which one is wearing high heels. Like, oh, is it Sugarfoot or Peaches? Because Peaches got good deals. Like, I don't know. Man. Man, I go to a lot of weddings, right? I go to a lot of weddings, and I gotta give it to white people. White people don't have weddings. They have fairy tales. Like, white people, man, when I go to white weddings, everything looks like a fucking Disney movie. There's champagne all over there. There's champagne fountain. They vows are different. Like, when white people tell their vows at a wedding, it's like a Hallmark card come to life. Like there was, Jim and Teresa, would you like to exchange vows? Yes. Teresa, you may go first. Fucking Jim. Oh my God. I just knew when I saw you at that Starbucks. When the sun hit me just right, I knew you were the one, okay? And I just want to let you know for the rest of your life, I'm going to so suck your penis like it's never been sucked before because only angels do it. I fucking love you. They did the hand thing and everything. That was weird. He's like, Jim, do you want to say something to Teresa? Yes. Teresa, I just want to let you know you're my air, you're my breathing, you're just everything like the Lionel Richie song says. You're my everything. And I just want to let you know for the rest of your life, I'm going to take care of you. And then when we both die, I'm going to find you in heaven. And I would be like, that's my angel right there. Because I love you, Snickums. You don't get that at a black wedding. Black wedding is like, will the defendant please rise? Shit, I didn't want to be here. Fuck. Oh, she lucky I got to marry her for child support reasons. This is bull shit. White people have nice fucking vacations. Like, after weddings, white people go to Tahiti. White people go to fucking Maui. Everything. It's great. My cousin, for her wedding, she went to Magic Mountain. That was bullshit. Talking about we on the Colossus of Love. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. My name's Tyson Paul. Thank you guys. I love you.